Good morning. Good morning, guys. Today is Wednesday. It's early. I go to sleep early. So sometimes I'm really up early because I go to sleep probably about 8:30, 9 o'clock. Yes, I do. If I don't have anything going on, I go to sleep early. Anyway, I wanted to come on and thank you guys again for all of your prayers and your text messages and your flowers and all of the things that you did for my mom and the passing of my mother. Everything was beautiful. I think I did put it online. Miss Joyce from Arkansas, that where my mom used to stay, I am sending out your programs today. Just had a couple of days to kind of just lay down and relax and kind of get back into the swing of things, because now I'm having to create this new life without my mom. I was always, even when she was at the home, calling to see what was going on, if she needed something, just being available to her, even before she moved back in with my sister and I. But anyway, y'all know that because I talked to y'all about that. But I want to come on here. I have my first grief therapy session today. And I took therapy the first part of the year and last year, had a few sessions, but I know that I need it now. And let me tell you why I'm going to therapy, not only to just be better with this whole grieving process, because I understand, you go through all of these different emotions. And so I wanted to just kind of do some grief therapy to kind to know how to navigate this thing with my mom being gone, because now I don't have any parents, and just want to be better, just want to do stuff better. That's all I've ever wanted to do, just be better. You can't live life and not want to do better. But anyway, okay, so the funeral was Saturday, and I was going to get on here Sunday because I woke up Sunday and I cried all day Sunday. My tears Sunday was from disappointment. My tears Sunday was from hurt. My tears Sunday was from not understanding people. My mother was in hospice 3 weeks before she passed. Then when she passed on the 6th, we didn't do the service until the 16th. So that's like a month and a few days. Me and my mom moved into my sister's house May 19th. I left my sister's house September, I think it was the 3rd or the 4th. My mother was put out of my sister's house the 14th of September. I left the 4th of September. My sister put her out the 14th of September. I'm saying all this for a reason, so just follow me. I picked my mama up on the 19th from the nursing home. My mother was with me from the 19th until she went to the hospital on October, can't remember the day. I stated earlier that I cried all day Saturday. I cried all day Sunday. Monday, not as much, but I've been trying to do this video since Sunday. God wouldn't allow me to do it because I was so angry. I was angry. I'm still angry, a little angry. But my feelings are hurt. I don't think people know how important it is that when you interact with people, whether you interact with people at the store, whether family, friends, you have to be careful how you treat people. My mother never taught me to be ugly with people, even when people was being ugly with me. That wasn't my mom. She would always tell us, do what's right. And that is how I've lived my life. And that is how I teach my children to live their life. My father was the oldest boy. He had a sister, I think my aunt think my aunt was older than my daddy, but my father was the oldest boy. Under my father, there were two boys. Two boys. My father was the oldest. The son that was underneath my father, he passed, excuse me, I think 2 or 3 years ago. I was at home. I'm a hairstylist. I was at home doing hair. When I got the call that my uncle had passed, I finished the hairdo and I immediately went to my aunt's house. Okay? My aunt has 4 kids. Nobody called me or my children. My mom was in hospice for 3 weeks, and it was a whole week and 2 days before we buried her. That part of the family, my dad's brother next to him, did not call me, did not call my children. We get to the funeral. That family, out of the 4 children, only 2 showed up. My aunt never said nothing to me nor my children. The 2 that showed up, they did speak. But one more time, when their father, my aunt's husband, my uncle passed, I think maybe 2 to 3 years ago, I stopped what I was doing. I was at their house. Came to their house the next day, was just there, was there for them. We text. Even after my uncle passed, I went by my aunt's house, dropped in, just would drop in every now and then. My aunt, she sews. So some of those times she was taking up stuff, but I contacted them and her children when their father passed, which is my dad's brother. Do you know that my aunt did not open her mouth to me nor my children at the funeral? What are y'all angry for? What's the problem? Did not open her mouth to my children nor myself at my mama's funeral. This is the aunt whose husband was right next to my father. Did not call, nothing. Sad. Why? Why wouldn't you reach out? Now, the aunt that I'm speaking with, she has 4 children. 2 of them, again, came to the funeral, hugged me, went on. That's it. Okay, that's where we are. This particular aunt, we were told, my mom was told, because my mom told me, that she said she didn't want to deal with us after my uncle passed because she has a different last name. Her children have, 2 of her children have different last names. Don't know if that's true or not, but I don't know why you would have been angry at her daughter when she died. Y'all help me understand why they wouldn't speak. Is it because of what I put on here? Because what I put on here is the truth. And if you wanted to ask questions, if you wanted something to know something, you could have called. But even if you didn't like, because that's the word that everybody's angry at me because I put family business online. But what about what I said? It's true. The receipts are online. But y'all didn't care about my mom because this particular aunt didn't show up for her party. I gave my mom a party last year at 80 years old. My aunt told me she would be there. Didn't come, didn't call. But the following week, I'm on Facebook with my mom, showing my mom some pictures. And she see a picture of this particular aunt that didn't show up with another lady at a party that had just happened. Now, you didn't show up for her party and didn't call. You said you would because I called you. You said, oh, yeah, I'll be there. Didn't call and say why you didn't come. But the following week, you was on a picture with somebody else at somebody else's 70th party, and my mom saw it. My mom said, I've been calling her. She won't answer. I told my mom then, don't call her no more. But you came to the service and did not speak to her children. Well, one of her children. Help me understand that.